Morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Hello. That's what I say. Hello. Welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca. I don't know what the heck that last thing was, but welcome. Hello. It's Monday. A little slow getting going, but I'm here. Made it. Let's put this on here. Let's put that on there. Maybe not. Where the hell's my washi tape? Well, guess not. Ooh. What's going on? So I need to put some gesso over here on this here page. Did I not let my dog? I did. I was thinking I didn't let Jughead back in. Hey, Barry, how you doing? You're here for a little bit until you have to go talk to your lady friend. Cheese and crackers. We were just thrown into the dirt, just here. I have other places, better places to go. Don't want to be here with you. Yeah, figured you out. Did you have a good weekend? I seen ya. Oh, let me put this on. I seen you live last night. Shannon was sleeping, and I didn't. My headphones weren't charged. I don't know why they're not staying charged. Probably ready for new ones. Thank goodness Christmas is coming. But so I couldn't listen. But I seen ya. Oh. Wonder if this closed caption work on lives, I wonder. Where's my piece? I'm looking for my fabric so I can. It doesn't look like I have it. I lose it constantly. Where do you hide? I don't know where you hide. Oh my goodness. I'm glad it's whoops. What is that? I'm glad it's Monday, start of a new week. Had a really crappy day yesterday. All right, thanks for hanging in the balcony. How you doing, Lisa? Thank you for being here. I'm good. No, I'm here for the Rich Schneider. Oh, ooh, but you're used to hearing from her. You, mister, haven't heard her this AM. Uh-huh. I know what's going on. Can't fool me. Let's get some gesso down on this thing and let it dry. Get everybody in here. It's Monday. A little slow. Have to get out of bed. Nobody wants to do that. Although for us that are retired or disabled and can't work or don't work or whatever the reason that you're home and you're not out of the house working from home, maybe working from home. Maybe you have one of those jobs that is so stinking boring. I had one of those jobs. Not when I first moved here to Texas, but after because when I first moved here to Texas, hi, Time Lord, I was I didn't know what I was going to do, so I didn't really settle in real strong, but I had a friend that was delivered pizzas with Papa John's, right? Hi, Lorna. How you doing? Good morning. Hey, Stitch It. Come on in. Have a seat. Grab a seat. Pull it up. Get comfy. Grab your coffee. So when I first got here, I delivered pizzas for Papa John's. Well, not the very first job. It was like a year in, I guess. But because I wasn't sure if I was going to stay or not. I actually was thinking about moving back home. So I was delivering pizzas at Papa John's. Best job ever. Wish I could have did that the rest of my life. I worked Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I think. Maybe it was I don't know. It was 3 days. And that was when, before DoorDash, if there's any young ones listening or hearing, I doubt it. It's probably mostly us Gen X's and stuff that are listening, but that are here and hanging out. Maybe a couple boomers out there. Any y'all that are, what is it? what would that be? Older than born in 68? Is that right? I don't know. There's probably a couple y'all out there, but y'all hang out here with us. So, anyways, point being, I was delivering the pizzas, working 3 days a week, and only like 5 hours a night, maybe. No, it was usually 3 to 4 hours, maybe 5 hours. And let me tell you, it was the first time in my life that I was smoking pot, because I didn't do it as a kid, and I was a good kid. I was a little good girl. I didn't do that stuff. I was 24 before I tried it. 6 months worth, and I was done. I was like, this is not even that fun. But anyways, I delivered pizzas for a few months, and where was I going with this? Can anyone tell me where he is? Oh, I know one of his key cats is Dark Paw, and I can't remember. I own a meanie cat. I hear her right now hissing. I bet you she's hissing. It's Luna. I don't know where I was going with that story. I was going somewhere. Anyways, my point before that story was I was telling you guys, if you have I was going to tell you that my job. I was going to say, I think I said my first job when I moved to Texas, and I was like, no, my first job. And then I told you about my first job. Now let me go back to the other job when I worked as a database administrator for a nonprofit. And I was probably only really needed like 2 times a year. So there was months that I got, I could, if YouTube was around at that time, I would have been able to sit and watch YouTube and stuff. That was my point. Maybe I have people out there that have a job that they can sit and watch YouTube. I think I used to sit, that's when I have something in my eye. That's why I keep seeing my hand. I'm trying to get it out of my eye. We used to play on Yahoo Games, and that was like one where you could play with somebody that wasn't in the same town or the same, you know what? I think Barry can't hear me. I'm talking to him. Hi, Janet. How you doing? Good to see you. I wasn't up to even try to catch your channel stream today. Not even up. Not even a once. Not even a once. Not even a little wink. Paint. I've never heard his name. Dark Paw. Jack. I think we talked about Jack because I had a Jack. Phoenix. Never heard Phoenix. Sweet Pea. And Big Guy. How come I've never heard I've only heard Dark Paw? How come you kept that from me? Ooh. Old Westerns are good. Do they make Westerns in England? They didn't have an Old West. Oh, I see. That's why. Now, Time Lord, y'all ride horse. Do you have Western riders over there, or is it all English saddles? Like, to have an English or have a Western saddle, is that like special to have a Western saddle? Or do you not know? Are you a city boy? Yep, don't know. All right. Let's go. I need a color. I need a scrap piece of paper. See, these are going to come into handy being a scrap piece of paper. Oh, I guess I could write it over here. I'm in a city. Although your whole country is the size of one of our cities over here. I'm just kidding. London's huge, so no, I was just kidding. What I need a color. Yeah. Orange. Why? Orange. Oh, needs to be orange and yellow. Okay, got the color. Hold on. I need to dry this. It's all wet. It's all wet. Lorna's going to test me. She's like, I know you don't like orange, so I'm going to say orange. I don't know why I thought it would be dry. Right? We did not have those. Oh, you know what, Time Lord? Janet's from England too. I don't know if you guys have met. Janet, he's up by Scotland. Whatever, the border up there. Wherever that's at. The Northeast. She's in part of London. The nice part, I don't know. Not the bad part. I need a shape, not a heart. I need a shape. Jug, are you in here? I can't remember if I left him outside or not. Jug. One shape. Oh, I guess we could do two shapes. Really, Dana? You take that. London's a big place. Triangle, octagon. What you doing, Dana? Hey, Stitch It. What you up to? So we're going to do triangle and octagon. I don't think I can do octagon. I think that's the one that's really, 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 really difficult to try to draw, right? Octagon. It has 8. So we need 4 on each side, right? No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. There's 4. Okay, stop sign. 1, 2. No, that's gonna be too hard to do what I need to do. Triangle will work. We'll use triangle since you did it. Okay. Octagon would just be too hard to try to. I mean, I have a plain piece of paper, and you say octagon. Maybe I'll use that in a little bit. Okay. Oh, you know what? I think my yellow's dried up. We'll see. Oh no, here we go. Oh, there you are, handsome. There you are. I don't have a lid for it. I went like this the other day. I popped it off, and it was broken, and it went woo, boom, back behind my. So, and it's almost empty. So, not a big deal, really. But big enough that I'm gonna run out. Oh, he didn't stick around very long. Bye, bud. Thanks for coming. Thanks for saying hi. See you on the flip side. Oh, Time Lord, my geography of my everything. My geographies. You know who's good at geography? Mrs Gigi. Tell you what, those Swedish people have to know all kinds of stuff. They're going to take over the world. Not just YouTube. Cat here. What's up? What's up, Jug? Okay. Oh, your country is giant. Yeah, we got a pretty big head about it too. Not me. I know. My head's small. No, he knows where his dog treats are. His dog. He's like, what'd you say? Come here. You want to say hi? You want to say hi to everybody? Oh, you're gonna bring baby. Bring your new baby. They probably want to see your new baby. My floor kind of got vacuumed. It did get clean. Oh, what do you have? It didn't get clean, so it's vacuumed around the boxes. Jug, what is? Oh, that's not your baby. That's like a horrible, hard toy. That's not his baby. I could name them. It just take a couple. I'm sure I'd miss one or two. But if I had a piece of paper, I could get them all. But there's a song. Some people know a song. They didn't teach us a song. No, we had to learn that mofo stuff. Learn it. And the capital. Forget, I couldn't do the capitals. Again, with paper, I might be able to. My brain just couldn't rattle them off. Dry, baby, dry. Mm-hmm. Orange, you glad? Get that out. Hello, everybody that has come in and is sitting up in the balcony. Hello, how are you? I'm gonna clean off my palette over here. Make me a little bit. Look, I need to do some cleaning on my desk. My paint palette's a little dirty. Does Australia have states? Talk about not knowing stuff. There you go. Does Australia have states? Yes, it does. Oh, Chuck, one of your friends is saying hi. You just don't see that it's broken up into states, like United States is, but maybe that's just because I've never paid attention. No, it's not. I didn't think so. Well, yeah, Africa is the hugest of all hugie, and that's from a professional here on YouTube. I may not be a professional, but I play one on YouTube. Hey, Candy's here. Did I miss her? You guys are chit-chatting. I love all the chit-chat. Thank you. Chat. Okay, here we go. I think I got my orange on my, it's a little dried out, so I'm trying to not dry it out. Okay, let's see what we're going to triangles, huh? I need another color, guys. Just going to do something today. I'm going to try something. Try something a little different. Well, I don't know if it's a little different, but blue. All right. Blue. So I got that blue. Janet, didn't you just come back from Africa, Janet? Hi, Storm. You with your dog? I hear you purring. It's crazy how loud you can purr when you're with your dog, but us you just ignore. Hey, be nice. Don't snap at her. Blue. Another color. Wish I knew where my piece of fabric is. I mean, I could always start another one. Oh, I don't like how this blue is. They do. They do love each other. But she gets on his nerves. He was trying to lay back here, and she probably was. She was probably bothering him. She was probably getting too close to his toy, because she wanted his toy. Oh, he's cleaning her ears right now. You giving her a bath? You giving Storm a bath? Hey, Beth. What's up? Oh. Don't know what the heck that was about. Another color. Another color. Hello, Andrew. How you doing? How you doing, Andrew? Blue. Another color blue. Couldn't do that. It's dark blue. Blue, blue, blue. I really, 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 really need my wipe off fabric. I mean, how can it disappear so many times? Oh, it's all the way back in this drawer. Like, I reached back there. Found it. Found it. Okay. How was everybody's weekend? Did anyone do anything fun and exciting? Before I started hanging out and meeting people from England, when you met someone from England, they were always from London, it seemed. But, like it just seemed that way. But the funny thing now is everybody that not everybody, but most of the people that I know from London are not. They're not or from England are not in London. La, 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 la. Which Gladiator won? Oh, was there more than one Gladiator? Or is there a new one out called that? Old film with Robert Mitchum. Did some crocheting. Beth watched it. Oh, you got your first. Is it your first Christmas movie of the season, or do you watch them all year round? I haven't watched a Christmas one yet. I need a color. Sometimes, usually I pay attention to my first time I watch Elf for the season. Did Candy watch the Christmas movie? Oh, okay. A new one came out. All right. All right. I need another color, guys. Another color. What did you think about it, Janet? Time Lord didn't really care for it. what is it called? Stock yards. What is it called? Pink. That's there in London. What's that place? Angie, just wanted to say hello. I can't stay, getting ready to go to the funeral home. But first going to the church. Goes, they're feeding the families. See y'all tomorrow. All right, honey. I'm sorry you're having to do that today. Hugs. Have I was gonna say have a good day, but don't, it's probably gonna be hard. Love you, honey. What color did I see? Pink. Pink. Okay. We'll see you tomorrow. I didn't see two. I was dog. So, like, you've seen the original one from like the early 2000s or whatever? What? There's not sharks in it. You're kidding. You're making that up. Doesn't make sense. You're kidding. Yeah, lies. The lies that are coming out of Time Lords. It was a time lapse, is what it was. I've seen something like it's done actually. I think it's been years from now. And I did one with X's, and it turned out really, really cool. So I thought I'd try something. I mean, this is a little bit different than the one I did. Again, I did it with X's, but you'll see. We'll see. And also, I'm not picking the colors, you guys are, so who knows what it's going to end up looking like. It's probably going to look like a hot mess. Did you ever get your electric back on, Andrew? Gosh, I hope so. They could get the Coliseum filled with water, but the very idea that you get sharks in there. Oh, so your boys went and seen it, Janet, and they said that there was sharks in it. Well, I don't even want to see it. That doesn't make sense. Was this like when God flooded the earth? Maybe that's how it happened. Maybe that's how they got in the Colosseum. Maybe. What do you think? I mean, how else would they get in there? Oh, wow, Andrew, what a weekend then. Sorry, I'm glad you got electric back up. Man, what a weekend. Everybody survived. Everyone doing good? I think the last one I'm going to do is white. We'll see. I'm going to have to make sure this is all dry, though. I'll hit it with a little bit of heat. Romans didn't even know what sharks were, right? How would they? Right? That's funny. I mean, I suppose there could have been spottings of them, right? But how often were they out on the sea? Not really. Do the sharks even come? They probably don't. Well, they like warm water. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. Let's see. What's going on, Jug? You done? Are you done seeing what your sister was running to? Yep. Get out of that room. You're not supposed to be in there. Jug will not get into my cat boxes, but if a turd happens to not be in the box, but on the outside of the box, it's fair game. So I have to make sure he stays out. Hey, Flo, he stays out. He stays out of Isabel's room because with her only having 3 legs, she sometimes doesn't always get into the kitty box. But he's so funny. He won't get in at all. And, my other cat boxes that I have around the house, where the other cats, I mean, every once in a while, there's probably one there too, but cats are cats. But he will not, except if it's fair game. If it's not in there, he's like, oh, look at what that is. Cats are dogs. Dogs are gross. What's up, Flo? Did you have a good weekend? Orange glad, orange glad, orange glad. Okay, let's see the best orange I have. You come back? Come back to hang with Mom? Purple. Purple? I didn't ask for a color. That's all I need. That's all the colors. You want me to replace one of these blues with purple? I could replace the light blue with purple because the blue was chosen before you came in, and then you came in and said blue again, so I just did a darker blue. But I can leave it like that. Was that the Greeks? I'm not sure. I had a nice weekend. Thank you. Why are we talking about cat poop? Because I was explaining that I just yelled at him, and I was explaining that my Jughead won't touch it unless it's out of the litter box. Then it's fair game. That's why. Because it's my channel, and what else would we talk about? That's probably more the answer. That's probably more the answer. Oh, yeah? What do you guys do? Use a lot of, well, I guess everything kind of uses gas. I'm going to try to make this cat poop conversation reasonable. What Jugs does with I gotcha. It's cat poop, not car pop. Close enough. Close enough. Hi, Isabel. Oh, now Isabel's getting a headbutt with Jug. So sweet. So sweet. And Jug's like, I wish she'd leave me alone. She's like, she wants her butt clean. Isabel, no. I'm ready for Christmas music. I'd play Christmas music, but I don't think there's any Christmas music that's not. I think I looked it up one year to see if there was any Christmas music that wasn't copyrighted that I could play on here, just softly in the background. Nothing. Hi, Storm. You coming back? Coming back in to say hi? 10 gallons of gas for 24 hours. How much is your gas there? I can't imagine. I'm amazed. Well, you don't have. Never mind. I was going to say something that didn't make sense. What's your tallest tree in the area? Do you have any tall trees where you're at, or are they? I would think not, since you're like, isn't your islands like a peninsula? I could be wrong. I mean, I think that's kind of what it looks. Not necessarily called a peninsula, but it kind of looks that way. Peninsula. Well, you know what I mean. Oh, this is not a very. That's why we can't see the pink, because it's a very thin pink. It's not covering. It's not an opaque pink. It's okay. We'll just do it this way. You're so silly, Isabel. Isabel's so silly. Hey, Brenda, how you doing? Darn, seems like I missed an interesting and gross conversation. You did. You did. Teach you to come in late. Just explaining, Jughead's, dog's gross behavior. Hey. I know she sticks it in your face. I know she sticks her butt in your face, but don't do that. I know, Jug. Jug's like, but what am I supposed to do, Mom? What am I supposed to do? Beth, he is busy. Joe's always busy. And if he's not busy, he sure does look busy, right? Maybe I'm glad I missed it. Missed some good stuff. Missed good stuff, Brenda. Who all participated in the feral arting yesterday? I didn't make it. I had too much going on. Maybe I was sleeping. We're not going to talk about that. That's going on stuff. Can't say it wasn't. Did I even get that? I don't think I did. Jughead and not Jughead's poop, but Jughead and poop. You, Miriam, and Kim. Okay. I'll make it again. I had thought about, like, not like, oh, I am convinced I'm going to do it, but I had thought about joining, but I need to see if I can find a different orange. Beep, beep, Jug. I'm sorry. Gotta move. Oh, do I have an orange down here? I do. Oh, no. That's not going to be the right orange. Good boy. Good boy moving for mommy. That's a good boy. Baby, now you're right back where I need you to be. Thank you. Okay. There we go. I was up until 3. Woke up with Shannon at 4:30. Then fell back to sleep until 6. Heard the cat box running, so that woke me up. And watched some YouTube. Then went back to bed. Well, I fell asleep with my phone, actually. And then got up at 9:15. Well, barely up, but my eyes opened at about 9:15. That's what time it was when I looked at the clock. I don't know what time I got out of bed. No, I couldn't have been. I probably didn't get out of bed until 10. There we go. Couldn't get that darn thing open. There we go. Yeah, I need to stop being a night owl because my doctor says I need to have vitamin D. Vitamin D. That's what's causing my depression, she thinks, and why my meds aren't working. She said she won't put me on anything different until I get my vitamin D up. Makes sense, I guess. She says your meds won't work without vitamin D. That it's like a hand-in-hand thing. And so if you're taking something and not getting vitamin D, then it's kind of a waste of time. Good. That's good. I need to, but I don't take it right because you need to take it with something fatty, and I don't. So it's not helping that either. So it's not being absorbed because I'm not taking it correctly. So I need to just get my butt out there in the sun, like she said. But I'm supposed to get out there before 10 because she doesn't want me to get the bad rays. Oh, I didn't want to do another layer. Well, now I am. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. That's okay. We'll just do another layer. It's okay. It was only 2 layers anyways, and I like things of 3. But I need this to pop out. I need that. Oh, that's what I need. There we go. What is a challenge? What is a challenge? Don't say anymore. I missed it while talking to my daughter about a song from a Winter Guard show in 2015. Like I could remember. Is an Elton John's Tonight only 14 hours to find an answer? Say what? I'm just doing an art page, Beth. I don't understand. Brenda, are you acting like one of your asses? I fell asleep around 11 most nights. That's not too bad. It's getting up between 2 and 2. Oh, yeah. I can see that. And then, yep. Here's my thing. I need to sleep. Like, sleep the whole time. They want, I'm supposed to get up every 2 to 3 hours and move so that I don't get pressure sores. But I wiggle around pretty good. Now I wake up all twisted. I think I was pretty twisted this morning. Shannon, she moved my legs around and I had my spasms kicked in and it woke me up pretty good. That's why I woke up. I thought it was, no, yeah, that had to have been why I woke up with her this morning. I think. I don't know. My days get all blended together. I don't know if you guys have that problem, but my days get all blended together. All right. Oh, Time Lord, don't worry. Most of us can read Taiwanese. You don't have to correct your spelling. We usually can figure it out. As long as we can figure it out, we're good. You don't have to fix your spelling. We don't care. Because my problem with typing is I must have fat fingers, or I tried to look, my old phones, you could, what is it called when you, like it would give you like a ball on the screen. It'd tell you, touch the ball. Now move the ball to the right, and you move the ball to the right. What's it called? Calibrate, what's the word? Anyways, it used to have that. This one does not. I've searched everywhere for it because the letters when I'm typing, I almost always miss them by like off one letter. So, yeah, it doesn't seem like my screen is responding correctly. You know what? Yeah, that's just too much, Beth. I know I wouldn't do it. Just saying. I hate taking my pills. I think they do more harm than good. Any of them. Any of them. And but I do. So I try to limit them. But yeah, I heard that. Oh, Nash, how nice. I love being read too. I love being read. I was going to say, Little Red's not here. I haven't seen her in a little while. She's a busy bee. What is that dog barking about, Jug? What's he saying? What's going on out there? What is going on out there that he's barking so much? It's a lovely channel, Brenda. Thanks. My channel's lovely too. Just kidding. Thank you for saying my channel's so lovely, Janet. You're the best. We need a better pink, don't we? I don't know. We're sticking with it. Jenny, you say the nicest stuff. What you talking about? Sorry, what are you talking about, Time Lord? Calvary is the hill Jesus got killed on. I mean, where did that come from? Did I miss something? There's this guy I watch. He does plays like books. Like he did The Wizard of Oz the other day. I can't remember his darn channel name though. But he has like, however many characters. Let's say there's 6 characters in the play book, and he reads them off, and it's really it's like watching TV through the radio in the 20s. Remember when people would sit around the TV and you'd listen? That's what his channel's like. Thanks, Janet. Love you, Janet. Thank you. But that's really cool. I think you all would love him. But gosh darn, could I remember his name? No, I can't. But it's really a nice channel to listen to. Their voices are really fun because, their voice, they each have their own voice for the channel, for the character. What would that be called? He does that. What's that called? Radio show? No, I mean it's no. I can't think of his name. I need to pull. I think you guys would like it, and it's very calming. I mean, of course, there's some action parts of every movie, TV, book, but it's still I love how you're listening. Now I can understand, like in the 20s, how people got interested in it. Flo, Becca, it's called acting, and people used to do it. I act all the time. I act like a big fool. Okay, holy cali. Okay, let me see. I think he just did one this past weekend, so it should be up on my subscriptions, maybe. Let me see if I can. Oh man, this might be. What's his name? Here it is. Scully Pop. Scully Pop.
Who said you could ask me out?
Listen to his voice.
Scully, the author that reads to you.
So I guess it's the author that reads to you. There you go. So yeah, I guess he's reading, but the link I shared is the channel that Janet shared. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Flo, Naughty Challenge, telling Becca I didn't need a recap and I missed start of live while trying to track down memory of song from 2015 Winter Guard show the girls did. That was a mouthful. Holy canaveral. Okay. Scully Pop, that's his name. He's really nice. He has stopped in here a couple times. Everybody left us, man. They're like, I'm out of here. They're like, these triangles are boring. Whoever they are, they chose them. I remember always saying that once. Well, I think it was a teacher that used to say that, and that's where we got it from. We would say something like they said, and the teacher, I think it was our history teacher, and they'd be like, well, who are they? Oh man, then you'd have to go look up so that you could quote the person. It probably had to do with, not stealing somebody's work, making sure that but you always would say, well, who are they? And if you couldn't come up with it, then you couldn't use it because then it was just hearsay. Man, that dog is still barking. What the heck is going on? Oh, he's here on YouTube. He's a YouTuber. Yeah. Scully Pup. And he does that, and he does that storytelling. Like, you know, he did Wizard of Oz. And let me tell you, the one Wizard of Oz I heard him do was really good. The actors he had were really, 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 really good. Somehow this blue is really runny. Maybe I didn't mix up good enough. Oh my goodness, that poor dog. And it sounds so far away, I don't know whose it is. Probably a dog that's not used to being out every day because or something, maybe a new dog. Becca, I need your help. My memory is 95%. I need to delete my doubles. Oh, girl, I don't know. You'll have to manually go in there, or there might be an app you can download or something, but I do not know how you would do that. That's a mess. What you could do is put them in upload order, time, and or delete them all, but time, and then go to where the doubles start and highlight all the ones above it and then do a big delete. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. It shouldn't have. It should have asked you, do you want me to make a copy? One should say copy, and the other ones won't, because it should have asked you, do you want me to make a copy? This is the same as it's already on here, or do you want me to? It should have asked you, and you would have had to approve that it made copies of doubles on there. I don't know, Beth. I don't know. I haven't done anything like that in so long. But yeah, it should have asked you and everything, and it should have made it should have said copy of, and all the ones that say copy of, then you can just go in and highlight those and delete them. And you can highlight by pressing your shift button on the first, hit shift, click on the first one you want to delete, and then click on the last one you want to delete, and then you can delete them. Delete all the ones that are highlighted. Or if you want to pick and choose which ones you want to delete, you can do control, hold down the control, and then click on the specific ones you want to delete. But there's probably an app or something out there too that you can tell it. Oh no, Candy, that is crazy. And it's not anything nothing that they can get rid of. Shannon's bestie, her military best buddy, she has vertigo. On our wedding day, she almost didn't make it. She almost didn't make it to our wedding. She was. We were paying more attention to try to get her feeling better than trying to get ready for the wedding. I think I bet it was probably the change in altitude. She was down here, and then we went up to, not that it was that much different, but still a little bit of difference if your body's not used to it, right? I think so, because that was the only thing we could think of. Yeah, you've been dealing with it a long time. And you know what I was thinking, Candy, is why did you guys get the bed now if you guys are moving? Why didn't you just have it when you guys move, or are you just not sure when you guys are going to get moved, so you needed it now? I think they'll move it for free anyways. Isn't that what they'll do if you can set up a thing and they'll come in, they'll move it for you so that it's set up correctly? I can't remember what they told us. I know I kept my paperwork on it. I wish I had enough paintbrushes. This would have go much faster if I had a paintbrush for each color. I don't even know where my paintbrushes are to have the right to try to get it. Ah, it was a have to. I see. It was old enough. That Callie said enough is enough. See, our old one, it was the remote. And I couldn't get no help to get the remote, get a new remote. There was no way to get a new remote. I used the hacks online to fix it a few times, and then Shannon got frustrated and was like, enough is enough. Because it definitely, it was how old? It was over 10 years old. So it didn't necessarily lose air. It did, but it was like really slow. So like, of course, if you were hurting and you wanted to change the air, you couldn't, but it didn't like lose air to where I couldn't get out of the bed and stuff. Never. I never got to where I was unconscious. Shannon, that's another story. She got miserable with it. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That's not good. Yeah, there's no sense in putting a stair lift in there if you guys are moving. Gosh darn. And what's the can you say what's holding you up, or why you guys haven't been able to yet? I can't remember if you've said, or I mean, I know you no, I take that back. I know you've said. I just don't. My brain doesn't remember. My brain doesn't remember. Sherry Vaughn, how you doing? Yes, I say it's Sherry Vaughn. Everybody that knows her, that's just what I call her. It might be why she doesn't come in very often. She's probably like, oh God, gotta go in there and listen to her not say my name right. Hey, where's Goldie? She's probably still sleeping. That lady, she needs to wake up and start giving her a call. He is just not signing and has not paid condo fees, so that is... Oh, no. Oh, geez, Candy. Do you need me to come and take care of him for you? I will. Don't make Rebecca come. Jeez. Okay. Well, I only have 13, but 13 of you is really good. So I did some research on our cruise. I'm thinking 2026. Oh, you lurk a lot. Okay, good. I'm okay with you lurking a lot. You can lurk all you want. 2026, I'm looking. So that will give everybody 20. Was it 2026 or 27? It might be 27 that I'm looking at. I know that seems to be so far away. But I'll tell you what I've looked at, and I'm of course going to get you guys to give suggestions on dates and times and all that stuff. But I think I'm looking at, what did we do here? Orange. I believe I want to look at going out of, that one's really wet. going out of Florida. And the reason I'm thinking Florida is because it's, should have hit it with heat. It's all of them are real wet. The reason I'm thinking Florida is it's an easy place to get to. Plus, my understanding is like to take a cab or an Uber or whatever from the airport over to the docks is not that bad. I think also the price, if we want to go the night before the hotel room, wouldn't be so bad. So and these are just my thoughts. Hey, Jenren, good friend. How you doing? I've missed you. You've been on my mind a lot lately. So hopefully everything's been fine. Usually when someone's on my mind, I try to throw a message just out there to them, and I didn't. But I actually was talking about you. Good. It was on here, so it must have been Saturday or Friday. I don't remember exactly which day, but I was talking about you. Good, of course. It was about visiting you and how much I miss you, and that I wish I could have come up this year again to see you. But I'm thinking going out of Florida, and I'm thinking we will do a 5. It's going to probably be either a 5 or 7 days. I'm thinking in the early part of the year, so January, February, March, that time. I think most of my viewers, most of y'all that would be attending, are not sunbathers. I don't think I have any that are, maybe there's going to be a few, but I think if we go out at that time of year, even if we do hit a storm or we hit, colder weather, most of the people that would be on it would be okay. I don't think we're going to have anyone that would be like, oh, it rained the whole damn time, that kind of thing. I think, if I would be okay with that. So that's what I was thinking, because that's when we like to go. We get some days that are hot, but not every single day that you go outside. Oh, does it? I thought it was, well, see, I have now a microphone. I'm still learning, and nobody has told me. I've had it now how long? Nobody's told me that before. With my other mic, I could talk while it was going. Good to know. Thanks, Flo. I'll keep that in mind. So I was just saying, going out of Florida, probably going January, February, March, April, something early part of the year. And 5 to 7 days, probably this is all still a probably. And the good thing, what I found out, this is good. The good thing, 8. Right, and that's what I was thinking too. That flying in and flying out of Orlando would not be that bad. Now, if you live somewhere where Jen Wren lives, or if you live up in the north, or where you're getting lots of snow, I know that's an iffy time of year to fly out. I understand, but I'm trying to take all this stuff into consideration. And I don't have nothing booked yet. I don't have nothing saved. I don't have nothing. These are just thoughts that I just really started writing everything down yesterday. So the great part is to do a group would have to only guarantee 8 rooms. That's not very much. That's only, if you look at it, 8 people with their spouses, or I know that I could probably have at least 2 of the rooms booked up, maybe 3. I could probably cover 3 of the rooms, to say, okay, now I only have to find 10 people that want to go, either 5 people with their spouses, or 10 people that wouldn't mind rooming together, kind of thing. So yeah. And I was blown away. We're probably going to go with Carnival. One, it's the cheapest. Yes, it's the cheapest. And now there's a negative, is there's a lot of kids usually on Carnival, But if I was looking at Norwegian, and they're just too high, not for the first one, like I think if we do this, if we can pull this off and it goes over well, then I think I would look at other is that the right one? Yeah. Other places, and because there's going to be first time cruisers, and if it's a first time cruiser, they aren't going to probably want to spend too much, so I'm trying to, the price is almost the first thing, just to get people there, so that we look at it more as a get together more than a cruise, right? That's what I'm thinking, because if we were to go do let's say, even if we did, let's say if we did a 3-day or 4-day, because you want Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you usually come in Thursday, right? So you really come in Thursday night. You have Friday, Saturday, and then everybody leaves out on Sunday. You might have something in the morning, right? If you were to do a weekend retreat. And if you think about that, if people have to fly into there, again, let's say we do it in Orlando, because it's, but to go into Orlando, the cost of the hotels for all those days, how much would that be? Plus you have to pay for all the food and everything. Well, on the cruise, that's all included. You eat whatever the heck you want to eat, and you drink, the drink, you either drink coffee, juices and teas that's covered, or you can pay for an upgrade on that. And if you've never cruised before, I will have something, so that we can talk face to face if you're nervous or don't want to do it, or that you're thinking about doing it. But if I make it far enough in advance, I'm thinking you might only have to pay anywhere between $30 and $50 to have it paid off. And I know $30 to $50 is a lot for some people, but I think it's a way more acceptable than $150 a month. So these are just kind of things that I'm throwing out there to start searching, to start researching. So keep your thoughts on that. Start putting your pennies away. I also thought, for some people that want to go, but we could do some sort of like fundraiser or something to help with other people's costs that would like to go. But maybe don't have the full, they can't come up with all of it. They can only come up with half of it. I think we have some people in here that would be really good at maybe doing some sort of, help in raising, a little bit of money to help other people's. Now the flight might be a little bit high for some people, so that would be definitely something that, a lot of people might need help with. But I want to kind of put something together and then propose it and see if anybody bites. If nobody bites, that's fine. We can just, the people that really want to go, then we can just not do a group. We can just us group, not do a formed group or whatever. But I do want to, I've had enough people say, oh, I would love to. So I think I need to just go ahead and do it. We'll do shirts. Let's say, I don't know. We'll come up with something. That it says. I don't know what it says. Right? Did I miss it? No, Sherry's still here. So what do you think, the people that are still here and still listening to that train of thought that I just gave you? This brush, I could do at least 2. That would help a little bit. I'm confused. What you confused about, girlfriend? What you confused about? I help you. Let's go help you. What you confused about? Ask your questions and I will give you no answer. Confused why I have all these damn triangles on my paper? Me too. Me too. Dog's still barking. Are you talking about a cruise or a cruise? Talking about a cruise, honey. The Florida would be just, maybe the night before or something. Hey, I'm me. A cruise, a group cruise, a Crate with Becca group cruise. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. In probably 2027. That's like what I'm thinking at this point. At this point, everything's up in the air. I just started writing everything down yesterday. I looked to see how many rooms I'd have to book for it to be considered a group and, to get the lower pricing and stuff. Candy's in. We'll have every single room on that ship handicap accessible taken up. Well, Jen, it's looking like I can only say what's given me as not a group, and it says that you save if I can get 8 rooms booked, but it's under $1,000. So it would be like about 30 to 50, depending on which room you chose, $30 to $50 a month, if you were to start saving and paying on it now. They're way too high. Just the base price, Candy, of not even, for their group price, I was looking, and they're just way too high. And they don't give as good of a discount when you do a group. From my understanding, now I just started yesterday, and I started late. I didn't call any of them. I don't want to call with them until I'm a little bit more sure that we want to really, really go, because I know they'll start calling me. Either probably there's not very many places that they go that we could afford. And it's not that we can afford, it's that I want to make it affordable, right? So when I was looking, there's 10 days that we could do some other trips, but we have like we can go out to the Bahamas, which I really would rather not do, but it's not bad, especially if we all pitch in together and get like a house. Like that's what we did when I went to the Bahamas. We had a house rented, and therefore you could get in and get cooled down and things like that. That's right. You don't have to worry about your food. Right. You don't have to worry about, once you're on the ship, you don't really have to worry about everything. You might have to drink water or tea or coffee the whole time, or take your own Cokes. You can take your own Cokes if that's what you like, if you want a different type of pop. But, so yeah, there's nothing you have to worry about on the cruise itself. They'll feed you. You can get anything, your heart desires. And if you've heard different, they probably don't know where to go. But either the Bahamas or down to the Western Caribbean. It would be like over to Mexico and stuff. There was one with the Grand Turks, but that was a little bit pricier. However, I would like to do that because I've never done that one, but it was a little bit pricier, and it was on the boat that I think I would like to go on too. I've never been on that boat, and I think it's a boat that most kids wouldn't be on. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm looking. And I'm looking, trying to also compare the air flights because I know most people are going to have to fly in, you know, so I need to keep that in mind that if you're going to be paying this, you know, there's also that air flight. And then if you want to come in the day before, you have to consider the hotel room. So there's a lot to, you know, that I got to think on what is affordable. Hopefully you guys heard me. I'm trying to talk louder with this on. Yeah, that's what I was thinking because that would give everybody some time to put the money away. But then that also makes me nervous that people put money away and then an emergency will come up. They'll need to use that money and then they'll cancel on me and then I won't have the people that I need to go and then I'll be stuck or canceling. I'll be either stuck with it or canceling the whole thing. So I'm trying to keep that in mind too. The further out you go, the more likely it is that people could cancel out on you. But I mean, no matter what you have, I think with a group, you have less time to cancel. Like it's 90 days. It's like, you know, I think it's 90 days regular because ours was back in October. We had to cancel to get our refund back, or you can cancel up to the last day. Then it ends up just being usually credits or something. Candy's on. Candy's like, I'm going tomorrow. You tell me and I'm going tomorrow. Tell me where I need to be. I'm there. I think it will be fun. I've talked about it for years, and this is the first time I've actually kind of really made that step to look at the different prices and what if it would be feasible. And what I seen yesterday, is it going to be feasible for everybody? No, and I wish I could make it feasible for everybody. I really do. But I know there's just people that just aren't going to have, you know, the finances. Heck, I don't even know if I'd have the finances, you know, I'd have to really do some searching. I might have to turn it into the, you know, Shannon Shannon would probably go anyways, but you know, I knew I was missing one. But yeah, so if you have been on cruises and you have any, if you know, have any suggestions, I'm open for suggestions. Do remember that, you know, if I don't take your suggestion, don't be heartbroken because you know, I have to look on the big picture of 8, you know, potentially 8 groups of different people going. And I know most of us don't want to be around kids, but bye, Flo! Oh, yes, congratulations. I seen she got engaged too. Yay, congrats. I seen that. Totally forgot that I seen it. Loser. Are y'all digging this? Last time I did it with X's and it looks really, really cool. This ain't bad. I mean, I need to do a couple more layers. We'll get there. It's if I had more than one brush. If I only had a brain. Do, 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 do. Gosh, and honestly, I was in my first craft room, that room that's over there, when I did this here, what I'm doing with X's. I remember sitting over there doing it. And I didn't even do it on stream. I did it without. Well, good luck with that. That's like $30,000, Beth. There is a suite that holds up to 8 people, but that's like $3,000 a person. And the lower you are, I hear, I've never stayed low, but Mandy and Jamie stayed low and they loved it. But the lower you are, the more with the water you hear. You know, you can hear it on the side of the ships and stuff. Did that sound like that? Did it? I'm a professional now. My paintbrush sounds, I must be washing my paintbrush out correctly. I'm starting to lose which ones I've done. A little bit more. Come on, I have one more here I think I need to do. What are we yesing to? She said she wouldn't get married until 30. If she sticks to the plan, it's going to be a long engagement. She's only 25. My guess is the spring or early summer, but she says they haven't decided. Is it a shotgun wedding? Shotgun wedding. I got a pregnancy that's 103. We're only going to do that one layer. I think we're okay. The 3 layers were taking us a long time. And it would be okay, but I think you guys are bored with my triangles. I think I need a nap. It's gray, cold, and oh, yuck. It was supposed to rain all day today, but the sun came out, so I must really be boring on me. You going to come on the cruise with us? Group cruise, group cruise, group cruise. Everybody's going to have to wear a funny t-shirt that says Rebecca's dog eats cat poop. That was a little bit. That's like so last hour. That was like so last hour conversation. That's okay. We don't need you to work. That would actually be better. Then you don't have to request the time off. We'll fundraise your money to go. You're probably one of the one people. That's what I'm saying. One of the one people that would need it. Deserve it. How about that? You also deserve it, girlfriend. Oh, Brenda, it's time for you to go. We'll have, like I said, we'll all be gimping around together. I know on all of our little scooters. I don't have a scooter, but you know, I can push pretty fast. start saving right now, and it would be about $31 a month. $31 a month. I was figuring it out. Swing by and pick you up on the way, Brenda. You and your asses. They'd be support animals. Did I get them all? I think so. Oh, good. Too many people for a tiny shower. Those handicap ones aren't too bad. Dark blue pink. I really don't know where I'm at anymore. Yeah, see, I need at least, it's going to need at least two. You're going to fall asleep on me, yummy. Wake up. Drink a little bit of coffee. Almost start to look like A's. A is for applesauce. Shark fins. That's what I was going for. That's what I was going for. Those shark fins. Must not have mixed this because I don't think I've ever had it this thin before. Shake and not stir. I have no idea which ones I'm supposed to do. One, two. Oh, there's one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did 7. That can't be right. You're supposed to only do 6. I must have missed one or something last time. It's only supposed to be 6. Crazy, crazy, crazy for being so arty. Crazy. I am crazy for wanting someone new. What the heck was that? Not a straight line. We'll try that again. There you go. We can't hear you when you're. I know, honey. I know. You know. Honestly, do I ever say anything important? I mean, I'm just being serious about that. Does it really matter if I have my voice on at all? Probably not. So I'm thinking we're good. We're good. Say hello. Oh, Jen, did you see what I did? I broke my puppet. Son of a. I guess gotta come out and see you again. Make another one. Maybe I'll have a cat this time. I so want to come visit again. I just don't want to inconvenience, and I want to be able to stay in a hotel. I don't want to, because that's just so inconvenient to say, I'm going to come sleep on your couch, and I have this big wheelchair, and yeah. Excuse me. You're in my way. See, that one's blue on top. It shouldn't be blue. That one should not be blue on top. Should have another. I'm just going to go over it with white because that's not right. That one. No, it's not right. Okay. White, white, white. They all got whites. Don't shoot until you see it. No, this one doesn't. I think it's just real light. We're going to just do it again. Don't shoot until you see the white of their eyes. Our Shirley Beckon never swears. Never swears. Only on Wednesdays. Right? It is. That's what he thinks. Although he gets, you guys know he gets good food. It's not like, so I don't understand. And yes, I cooked on Saturday. It's okay. Everybody take a breath. Breathe it in. Let it out. I sure did. Shannon bought me a slow cooker. My fault. I said, buy me a slow cooker and I'd cook more often. What the hell was I thinking? She went out there and dang did it. She got now, so I had to cook. That's why I couldn't hang out with Beth on Saturday night. I had food in the crock pot. So I made a pot roast with potatoes and carrots and onions in the crock pot with I made my own. I didn't have any bouillon to make whatever that crap is that you put in there. So I took my drippings because I seared my sides of my meat, just like my grandma taught me. So I took the drippings from that and added some water to that and cooked it a little bit and got all that off the bottom. And I used that to make because you had to put a cup of, I guess it was bouillon, beef bouillon, a cup of beef broth. I didn't have any beef broth. So I had to put a cup of beef broth. So I made that with my drippings and put that in the crock pot and then covered that sucker up for 6 hours. And ding, ding, ding. And we ate it. It was onion soup mix, salt and pepper. I didn't have any time. So that's that one in there and it cooked 6 hours. We ate it. It was yummy. Shannon made some rice because I think she was afraid that it wouldn't be any good, but it was. And I think it was. And then she also made gravy. Crazy for loving you. Yes, Patsy Cline. I had one. I didn't like it. My mother had one and was using it all the time until she found the air fryer, and she likes the air fryer much better. She doesn't use the Instapot at all. He probably has his fingers in his ears because I sing so much. See, and I need to do more. Quit bothering me, guys. I got triangles to make. I'll never be done with this thing. Do 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 do. One, two, three, four, five. One more, 6. And I do 6 just so that I don't lose them. So when I'm doing all my other ones, because once you start getting into this many, you just don't know what you got going on anymore. You don't. Is it bad today? Am I chicken today? Am I running around without my head? Jen, when are you going to stream live? Jen? I should make you come on here on Mondays. Get your butt out of bed every Monday. Jen. We need to, can't concentrate. No, I know I can't even stay on one little task, huh? I'm not going to talk, so you're not going to miss anything. This blue's drying out. Oh no! Oh no! We'll just add a little bit of water, and then we'll make it to running. Oh well, life goes on. It's not that important, really. Said, taking too long, you're taking too long, you're taking too long. Too long, you're taking too long. Over here. I love a good margarita. I love a good margarita at 6 a.m. in the morning. We all need a good margarita in the morning. You drink it, you drink your margarita. Then you sing a little doo-da-da in the day. You're not joining your friend Dana to Dolly World? No, she lives too far away. No, I didn't. It didn't last long. That's funny. Oh, now look what you made me do. Oh, I wasn't invited, Time Lord. Rude, huh? Rude. Didn't even invite me. I mean, I could say no. That's what she's afraid of, is that I'd say yes. Don't invite her because she'll show up. That's what most of my family does. They're like, oh, don't invite her. She'll show up. Don't tell her until we already went and came back. Usually you invite people being nice because, oh, they're not going to go. They're not good. They wouldn't, they know this is a family vacation, but just to be nice, we'll invite them. See, the thing is I will show up. I will show up. And I will show you up too. I will come in. I will look good in my bikini. I don't know why I'd be wearing a bikini at Dolly World, but this girl can wear a bikini anywhere. Oh yeah. Bikini world. This girl hasn't had a bikini on since high school. Probably not even. Probably since grade school. It's probably the last one. My bikini was probably like one of those that you see those little girls wear, that the bra part is like bumblebees or something. I wear some gaucho pants to swim in now. Maybe this is drying because I keep hitting it with my heat gun. That's possible. That's possible. Silly girl. It's all like chalk. That's really wet. What y'all doing? Y'all fall asleep? Who else is on? Who comes on Mondays? Oh, Barbara, doesn't she? Gosh darn it, Barbara. Find your own day. I was here first. I just took a couple years off. No, it took about a year off. I think the funny thing is I think we both kind of took the same year off. Because she was real slow for a while there, but wasn't streaming. I thought she was on Fridays, though. Mondays always used to be a really good day for me, but I also used to do prompts, and people knew what I was doing. Now they're like, I don't care what you're doing. I'm not coming over there. You can't make me. All right. I was going to say I was done, but I'm not. I still need something here, here, here. Those are just two. They're just two. Yeah, they're just two. I need two. Hello, Jonathan. How are you, buddy? Do you want me to come visit again? He says, yeah. He needs to take me like to one of his favorite parks. Does he have a favorite park that he likes to go to? It's kind of boring going by myself. A little bit more orange. Well, Hull, you love my triangles. Thank you. That was, I don't know who said triangle. Anna. Can you imagine if I stuck with Dana's octagon, how long this would have taken me? That's why I didn't do it, guys. That's why I knew what I was doing. So I knew if I did octagon, we would be here until tomorrow. So we're just going to go with, I did this one time with X's, Aaron, and it turned out really, really cool. So I thought I'd do it today. And yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think here's one up here. One more. And then this, I think will be the last layer, maybe. Well, no, because I keep seeing more places and I need a triangle right there. Okay. Nickelodeon. Well, I don't know why you did that. I don't know why you did what, too. Everybody has to use the bathroom, Jenren. Jeez. I had a lot going on in my mind when I came up there that trip. I didn't dry. Dana is over on Florida, which is on the Atlantic coast, and I'm in the center of the state in Texas. It's the center of the country. I know. I'm pretty independent, Jenren, but I like I said, I had a lot going on my mind when I came up there. What color was I using this one? Got a little sidetracked because someone was talking to me. Oh, well, he's talking. He's just, I know, Beth. I know. Would you come, Aaron? Would you come where? I've been lurking since the cruise. Oh, were you? Oh, yeah, we could get Aaron on the cruise. Get her butt in there. She could do one of the trainings. What is it called when you do that when you go on those retreats. Did I do 1, 2, 3, 4? I think I'm missing one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Oh, Brit stuff. I'm a Brit, you're a Brit. Wouldn't you like to be a Brit? To be a Brit, be a Brit. Kind of like being a brat. Where's my blue at? Where's my blue clues? Yeah, one of them. Yeah, like they do at the thingies. We could have you teach people how to. Oh, because if it's a cruise, if it's a retreat set up by yours truly, girls, there ain't none of this. Oh, we're gonna stick this paper to this paper. We ain't playing that. It's gonna be how to mix a margarita and drink it at 6 a.m. in the morning. And if we can get Barry there, I don't know if he's still sticking around, if he's still around. Barry's going to be there, and he's going to do a how to groom your cat. Yeah, there ain't none of this how to make a junk journal. We all know how to make a junk journal. You take junk and you sew it together, and it's a junk journal. Dad's army is like MASH if there were old men in England. What's he talking about? Oh, Aaron, watch Dad's. Oh, okay. I got. I missed that. And I was like, what's he talking about? Thought he was like, never mind. Yeah, this blue is like dry a little bit. It's a little not nice. I have to do some squishing with it, but it's working. It's I'm not knocking it too much. I mean, I'm knocking it a little bit. It's not really the best paint right now. It's just a little old. We can work with it. We'll get that. Still paints. Never give up. Never surrender. You notice as the layers of triangles get going, we're like, holy cannoli balls. Holy cannoli balls. It's about the home guard. They were men too old or young to fight in the army during World War II. How's my bestie doing? You would have to go out and look in the backyard. I mean, she's fine. She's doing great. Great. One, 2, 3, 4. Great for someone that's 6 foot under. Aw, messed up my whole picture. Now I have to stop. Man, all done. I'm liking it. I can't see it from here, but when I look on my screen, I really like it. I don't like how these blue ones, but I mean, that's just another layer. What are we going to do with this page? Will we just leave it? My X's I just left. Do you think this needs to just be left after I get it all done? I don't think so. I think I need to just keep adding triangles to it until it's all covered. Holy balls. We'll be here until 2000. We'll be here until the cruise. 27. Holy. At least you weren't here. Aaron, from the start when we were talking about dog poop or cat poop and dogs. No, the dogs don't poop cat turds. Becca, are you going to tear this up for collage someday? No, are you? Are you gonna? Because no, you can't. You can't have it. Tear it up. Are you crazy? Not after it took me 2 hours. Longer than that. Isn't it fun? And I didn't pick the colors. My chat picked the colors. Oh yeah. Color theory. Kiss my grits. Oh yeah, there you go. I now have one of those fancy printers. I mean, fancy for a country girl like me. Did you guys hear that, or is my microphone too low? Did I pull it off, Jen? Good. Yep, that's what I was going for, Jen. That's what I was going for. It was like the Abilene, the Abilene, Texas. Texas is huge, guys. Not everybody talks like that. Most people don't, to be honest. You're going to get some nice thick accents in the panhandle, like up Lubbock, Abilene. You're going to get some real thick ones, like I think north of Houston. I hear some really thick ones. Jasper, there's a little town called Jasper, and I knew a girl from there, and holy cow, I was like, you're Texan. What we think Texas sounds like. But you have to remember, there's a lot of people from Mexico here. So there's lots of, like, it would be more broken English and Spanglish. Is that what they call it? With a Spanish and English together. You hear a lot. You almost hear that more than you do what we think Texas sounds like. Because let me tell you, my mom came down here thinking she was going to see cowboys on horses, and she did not. She did not. They asked you where your Texas. I know, right? Yeah, I've only worked with that one girl that had a really thick, like what you would think Texas accent sounded like, and she was from Jasper, and it was a little north of Houston, is where she was originally from. And I've heard some like from the Panhandle have now that's food, Tex-Mex. That's food. That's what most Americans call Mexican food, Tex-Mex. Did you? Before it was a thing. Before it was called that. Before it was cool. Brenda, I knew you and your asses were cool before anybody else. I just knew it. Yeah, I still needing some more. The more I look at it, I'm like, I still see space, and I don't want to see, I don't want to see that. I want to see that kind of yellow, and that, and that, and that. But I don't want to see that. I need to do another layer. I'm sorry, guys, if you're bored. I know you'll come back or see me another time, but thanks for sticking out for as long as you are. But I just can't say it's done. It's not. It's not. Okay, here we go. I wish I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I'd give you $1. Nope. Maybe in Amarillo. Or maybe in Amarillo. I'm entertaining enough without the triangle. Good. Okay, there's that spot that I didn't like. And this one, we'll put one here. Put one over here. Although this is really not necessarily needed, but we're going to go with a fatty. Right there. I just seen it. And here. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. And here. Let's see. Like that. Yep. We'll do a little one. I don't know. I forgot to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Stop. Okay. Blue. And Beth picked blue after blue. You can blame Beth for that one. So we have 2 blues in a row. But it's working. I wasn't sure what it would do or what it would look like, but it's worked. And this little one right there. Okay. How about the Alamo? How about it? What you want to know about it? What you want to know about it? I've been there quite a few times. It's just down the road. Been there. Acrylic. Watercolor would probably be so much faster, but then they would blend together so much. Ooh. Oh. To be honest, I can't answer that. I don't know. No, not nowadays. Nowadays, the Alamo is right in the middle of the city. Silly Jay. Hi, girl. So, like, you go into San Antonio, and it's right there in the city, right across from the Alamo Dome. San Antonio has a pretty nice zoo. Just saying. Waco for being a little zoo it's a nice zoo. I love it. It's one of my favorites because it's not overpacked, and they have it set up really nice for the animals. And my brain just farted on me. Imagine that. It never does that. But I was going to say the name of it, and I can't think of what the hell the name of the one in Waco is called. It's not like Waco, not like San Antonio Zoo. It's like it has another name. I have an Alamo question. Why do they move the Alamo to the city? It's not the city built around it. The city built around it. They didn't move it. It's all right there. Why'd they move the Alamo to this? That's a good question. Yeah. Chris and Grayson went there with Grayson graduated Air Force. Yeah, right. That's right there. You see, I couldn't go because I needed my hip replaced. Now it's my other. Oh my goodness, Erin, you've fallen apart. Oh, my phone didn't even ring and I missed a message. That stinks. Well, that's not it. Oh, potential spam. We're good. Rain expected to end soon. It ended. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks. Yeah, well, we all are. We all, after 50, it's all downhill. That's I finally figured that out. Okay. So, yeah, the Alamo right there, see? It looks like it's out in the middle of nowhere. But on either side of this, like going out this way was the barracks, or I think it was the barracks, they said. But this here is like, yeah, it's just like you go in this door and they have like these different rooms. I guess where they held people. I can't remember exactly. I don't remember all the story. But this is like just a little plot of grass out front of it. You can see some of the arches. Over here, you walk out, and this is a big courtyard out here. So this is probably where the cannons were set up and all that. It's been a while since I actually did the tour. But right here is like a main street, and across the street, if you are standing here and looking across the street, they have what is it? World's record. What is that? Guinness World Record. Hey, Lorette, I was talking about you earlier. Were you listening? See, they sure do. They're good at taking pictures to make it look like it's out in the middle of nowhere, don't they? Yeah. They sure are. Oh, here we go. Here's the outline. Let me try to see. Oh, well, there you can see right there. Here they have it. Here's the picture, and then here's the, the buildings. My aunt had her shoulder replaced. It took a while for her to move. Now, Mom had hers replaced. I'm not trying to scare you, but remember, I'm talking about Mom, my Texas mom, had hers replaced. But remember, she's very sickly. She couldn't move her arm, and now it's stuck in place. But she's alive. That's all we care about. That's all. She didn't have any bones left because she's got that real bad. What is that? Arthritis? What is that? You guys know what I'm talking about. So she didn't have no bones for them to hook it to. And so when they hooked it, and then she couldn't move it enough. She got real sick and couldn't get to therapy. And even the home therapist, they couldn't move. She was too sick. So they really couldn't do the therapy to make sure it was moving and stuff. And it got stuck. So now her arm doesn't move like above this. But at least it's just one arm. That's what I told her. I said, at least just one arm. I missed that one. I think I missed that one too. I don't even know anymore. I'm just now painting. My mom had her knee done, and she did great. The only reason she hasn't had the other one done is her mom needs help. My grandma and grandpapa are not doing so well. Really? Knees are harder than hips? Oh, heck. My mom didn't have that much trouble. I mean, she hurt and stuff, but she was up and walking the next day. She didn't even need me there. She was taking care of herself. I mean, it took, she had to use a walker and stuff, but she walked to the bathroom. She walked and made herself something to eat. She went. And then I left. And I think about a week later, she was already up and doing what, she wanted to do. She was doing her therapy and stuff. I think she even was driving before they told her to. Yeah. So I'm living with, torn. Oh, ow. That's great, Time Lord. That's my mom. She was 71 when she had the operation. I think we're getting really close. Like now I see, of course, I see this spot. I see a couple. We got to do another layer. Oh, Friday at shoulder consultation, the doctor asked if I made a decision. I didn't until he asked. I've opted for shots every 3 to 4 months. I'm not ready for another surgery. We will monitor bone deterioration. Financially, it would be wise to do it now because our deductible. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. And then you'd be back up to $6,000. Yeah. Hey, Angela. Torn cuffs are so painful. God, I hope I never get one, but that's just in my future because of the way I have to transfer myself. Oh, Dana. Yeah, she is born and raised Floridian. She's definitely Southern is different than Texas. Those are like two different worlds. Two different worlds for sure. What you been up to, Angela? You shaking boot? You gonna go on our cruise, our group cruise? Keep an eye out for information. I'm gonna get it together. I missed this whole triangle. Gosh darn it! I have to remember to pick it up this time. Pick it up this time around, I guess. Here we go. I'm about done with this. I really am, but I can't leave it not done, right? You can't just walk away, walk away, walk away. Okay. This has to be the last time I open up. Where was I doing it? Right here. This has to be the last one. We're doing 6 more. That's it. 2, 3, 4. Here. 5. Right there. In there. Damn. 6. They asked me, oh, and right there, look. Why do I do 6? So that when I'm doing my other ones, I can count 6 and I know I got them all. However, I can't count very well because I missed that one. How you doing, Silly J? Did you have a good weekend? What about you, Angela? Good weekend? Run. Oh, wrong color. Look what I did. I do not even do anything to tear my rotor card. It just happens. Oh. Fall. Did your era accent get stronger the longer you lived in Texas back? Yes. Yes, it did. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's not that strong because I keep a lot, I have my northern accent that has stuck around pretty good. And I have, a northern accent that's a very strong northern accent that's one of the strongest in the country. Voted, I want y'all to know, the worst accent in America. That's how mom shoulder, but she fell. That's what happened with her, and she has the brittle bones, and yeah, mom just falling apart. She just falling apart. Can't wait to see her on Thanksgiving. Another Thanksgiving that she wasn't supposed to make. She's going to make it. Well, I shouldn't talk too soon. Oh, look, here's one. This is the one I missed. We're going to not miss it this time. We're going to put blue on it. And so we won't miss it this time. This blue stinks. I need to try. Enough paint on here. Why do we fall apart when we get older? I think Benjamin Button might have had a thing there. Thinking. Okay, so we have 1, 2. Concentrating on my painting. Concentrating on my paint. I got painting on my mind. Could have been the singing crafter. Oh, I missed this one over here too. It didn't get white on it. It's got pink, but it doesn't have white. How did I miss these? What's wrong with me? I think I'm painting the same ones over and over and over. I'm not even sure what the accent in America is the worst. know, right? Everything just keeps getting older and older and older. I was trying to think who you have on your mind, but it's Georgia, isn't it? Georgia on my mind. Georgia needs to stay out of my mind. I'm trying to make triangles here. Triangles, triangles, triangles. Guess that counting thing didn't work. 5, 6, that's it. Thank goodness I'm not. We have on the south side of Pittsburgh, we have the Birmingham Bridge. Walked across it when the buses were on strike. Okay, now I have to do 7 because I missed this one. Okay, all right. Do we like it? I mean, do we like it, or is it just not something that we should ever? I like the squares better, or not the squares, the X's. I like the X's better. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. And it was faster. I don't know why it was faster. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I had more paintbrushes, but it didn't seem to take this long. I also, well, I don't know. I got it. I think I missed that one with the pink. I don't know. I think I'm painting over the same one five times. See, I want to keep going because I want one there. I want one here. Should I keep going, or do you think I'm done? What do you guys think? Georgie? You think it needs, Jenrod says keep going. Aaron says done. I need one there too. Oh, I see all kinds of places I need them. Should I maybe take a break and take a look at it tomorrow? Probably need some down here. You know what I should do is I should do them upside down now. Say what? Oh, yeah. Well, that's like they exaggerate. If someone's from Texas on a TV or movie, right, they're always going to have that twangy Texas accent. And to be honest with you, like I said, you know, there's probably some certain words that are just said differently, but it's not like that full on accent that you hear. Yeah, for sure. This summer when I seen my cousin and I was listening to, I couldn't believe how much Pennsylvania people mutter. They talk really fast, which I've definitely slowed down, but I think a lot of it has to do with my medicine. But they talk really fast and they're saying words that, you know, you don't know what the heck they're saying because you didn't grow up there. At least I know, you know, because I'm from there. So I know what they're saying when they're using the different words, but are they really words? You know, are they really words? Got me some coffee. All right. What am I gonna do with this here stuff? all this paint left over. I don't want to waste it. So we're just going to put it over here. And I might doodle on it, or it might just sit there and look pretty for the rest of its life. I don't think there's any of this blue left. Ooh. Oh, there's some over here. Ish. Look at that pretty green it made. Orange and blue make green. Teal. No, there's not. Oh, maybe. No, there's really nothing left here. Oh, I have my Reader's Digest right over here that we're altering. We're altering right now. We're gonna. I don't know right now. What time is it? Now. And the last but not least, the white. Look at that. Look at that. I bet you're a good painter, not like this. Are you making triangles? Bet you're not. Because, Erin, you're not as cool as I am. I know you want to be, but you're just not. All right. Since it was a tie, I guess I'm done for now, and maybe I can come back. Everybody, is it giving you the ooby joobies? I really should have did this in my, if I would have did this in my Reader's Digest, it would have been half the time because it's only that size. Where do you find your Reader's Digest? Well, mine I found sitting on my shelf. Up there. Right there. And it fell on the floor and I picked it up and I said, oh, this is the one I'm going to use. That's where I found my Reader's Digest. I found it up on my shelf. I went to grab it with my reacher thingy, and they went kaboom on the floor. I picked it up. I picked up my Reader's Digest. I picked it up right off that floor, and then I compared which one I wanted to use, and I decided this one. I have no fracking idea. I got them years ago. I think from a seller that she don't sell anymore. She's not on anymore. I never see her. She probably doesn't like me. But Mariah, no. What's her name, guys? She just told me she's going to have some. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah. Malaya, thank you. Malaya is going to be selling some. So keep an eye, make sure that you keep an eye on her channel. She said she just picked some up and she's going to be selling. You're selling some, Erin. Price wars. I do need some because I just told Malaya I need some more. I need some not pretty ones that I can destroy because the pretty ones, where's that pretty one at that I showed you guys? Oh, it's right there. Like this one. So pretty. I don't know. I wouldn't do nothing to the front of that. So I have to decide. I'll probably use this one to just strictly doodle in since I won't be changing the front. But this one, I will be covering it and doing some fun things. So it has to be ugly. Oh, I don't need the pretty ones. I don't need that kind. I don't need. I have some covers without the inserts. I don't know where those are unless I sold them. This is coming up so I can cover it. This one isn't ugly? Okay. It's not ugly. It is beautiful, beautiful. You get them free from the thrift store. I don't like you anymore. Don't gut them. Don't gut them. Don't sell them to us first. If you need to move to, who's moving? There are some very, oh, okay. But on a whole is a few, $2 each. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Angela, step off. You step off. It's all over the place, Time Lord, because in Pennsylvania we have Philly, and Philly is closer to New Jersey, and those people talk like New Jersey. Keep the colorful fly pages. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. Oh, let me show you that. I'll get those down. Oh, Shannon will choke me. Ooh. Ah. Well, remember we the cool thing was the story in this one. We should have read it. I think it was very racist though. P.S. You're not listening. Look at that story up. I cut those off so we can keep them. I'm gonna do something with those. This one's real pretty too. I think that's all I have left is my really pretty ones. Let me see what this one is. Oh yeah, this one. I have 2 of these. Look at this one. It has a little deer on it. If anyone's interested, it's 1963, volume 2. Cracking. Cracky, cracky, cracky. I'll have to figure out. Oh! I found mine on the floor next to my desk. It fell off the shelf by my roof line. I got this one too. So those are my pretty. Oh, wait, what's this one? I think I only have ones that I really like. Oh, this one's really nice too. Oh, I'm going to have to put these all back up there. Oh, no. Those are my pretty ones. So yeah, these are the ones that aren't gutted and stuff because I'll do something with these and doodle. What's this one? This one's 1957. That's nice. That's not cracked or nothing. Yeah, that's nice. That's leather. Ooh. Ah, I love coloring on me. Scapegoat. The last angry man. They're still angry. Should be the last. What the? Is Trump in this book? What did that say? Oh, Tramp. The fruit tramp. That's me. The fish and chips. Yes. Okay, now I have to put this back up there. Wish me luck. Because if I say to Shannon, can you put these back up there? She'll be like, why'd you take those down? No. That's what she'll say. So I have to do it. Oh, yeah. Look at me. I should have this on video. Oh, yeah. Now I can watch. What? Look at my ugly wallpaper that I should have painted this wall, but I didn't. Oh, ugly wallpaper where I tried to take it off and it just where is stuff. I don't know. I don't know what the guy was thinking. His wife. There we go. Okay, are we ready? Look at the skills your crafting lady has. Sign. Oh yeah, y'all. I should make money for this. Whoa, stay up there. Oh no. Oh, I spoke too soon. Okay, wait, let me try again. Push that over there. Oh, where's that one that fell? Oh, yeah. Oh, see, this one's not that great. I'm not lazy, guys. If you don't know, I can't walk. So if you think I'm just being lazy. Oh. one's not too bad. 1979. It's not too bad. The flowers. That's right. There should be, you know what? There's there's the Olympics and then there's the Special Olympics. There needs to be the handicap Olympics. And this could be an Olympics, right? Your reacher skills. I mean, I should get paid for that, right? That's pretty good. I'm going to put this pretty one back up there. Nobody, if anybody wants to see how look good my collection, y'all are going to have to come back. Make a note of which day this is. Oh, please. Oh no. Okay. How am I going to? Oh. Okay. How many people? Is there anybody left in here? Storm, I wouldn't come close. You're going to get hit with a falling book. You want to smell it? It's a book. You'll get hit. Don't go over here. Here we go. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of. Okay, get in there. Get in there, you son of a gun. Oh. Okay. Oh no. No. Stay up there. Okay. Oh my gosh, I think I just worked up a sweat. Woohoo! I did it. Woohoo! I would win that competition. I would win it. There'd be no question. Oh, no applause. Just throw money. Woo, I'm tired. Where'd you go, Storm? Oh, she's gone. Don't go. I wouldn't trust my balancing skills. I wouldn't go under those books. I'm going to be in the other room and hear them falling here in a little bit. Oh. How's that? Is that good? Okay, I like how it falls down here. I pump it up like that. Most of my muscles down here. There you go. Woo! That needed to be on it. That picture needed to be on OnlyFans. That was my OnlyFans. I need to pull that out. That's all that reacher action. Here you go. Maybe what I need to do is I need to contact this company and be like, oh, it's a no-name brand. It's a really good one though. Whatever no name it is. Yeah, there's no name or anything. China, I'm sure of it. Because this thing, I'm pretty impressed at how much it can hold. I've broken so many in the last 12 years, I'm sure can imagine. But it's nice. It has these, it has these grippers on it, which is nice. And it does pretty good, gripping even small things off the floor. No, not this. I would have said yes, but I know this came from Amazon, which they probably got it from. But look, I could even put a little string on it and hang it around my neck. It's kind of long, but I think I can shrink it. Does it? Oh, yeah, look. Oh, I probably knew it did that when I bought it. Look at that. Handy dandy. This probably folds up like that and then click-a-clack, clickety-clack. Don't come back. Look at that. You can put that right down in your cleavage and keep it for later. And then you pull it out. Time Lord Barry, if you don't have cleavage, I'm sorry. You can't buy this. This is woman only. Okay. I know what OnlyFans is. What do you think? Yeah, poor Time Lord. He thinks I'm an old lady. He's not young enough to be my son. He's young enough to be almost all of our sons, but I like him. I like him. He's fun. I like that he hangs out with us. He probably sits over there and gets a belly laugh all the time. It's a butt picker. Oh, a butt. I said picker. I was like, a butt picker? Jen, that's again for OnlyFans. I got one from home that's for garbage pickup. Yes, and it's metal. Mine is gone. I had one of those when I first got injured, and it was a little bit heavy at first, but you know, with transferring, I got my arms got strength. But yeah, those are nice. It's fully metal everywhere. My cousin actually on the one that, so if anyone's out there finds it, if you're watching this and you're like, hey, I picked one of those up at a yard sale and it looked like that. But at the bottom here, he took a marker and he made it into a face. So mine has a face. This actually, all you need to do is make a little smiley. You'd have eyes and a smiley face. But I think the one he did, it's like this, some sort of, but it didn't have these two screws like that. I remember when he did that. I was like, but yeah, I don't know where it's at now. I lost it when I moved to Texas. It's somewhere over the rainbow. Somewhere over the rainbow. My bum has cleavage. You can keep it there. See, you can walk. So that would be an okay place to keep it. But, you know, since I'm on my butt 27. Yeah, he's so I think he's my youngster in my channel now. There's a couple that come in every once in a while that I know from my gaming side when I used to game, you know, go to the gaming channels, but I haven't seen them in a while. And Beth might have blocked them. Beth was blocking that one day, and I haven't checked to see who's all over there blocked, but yeah. Dang, I used to be the young one. Don't worry, Becca. I won't be sharing pictures anytime soon. of your butt cleavage. Thank the Lord. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to have you here. Yeah, it's good. I remember Mrs Gigi when I think she was 46 when we first started hanging out, and I was like, oh, and Deidre used to be the young one too when she was here, but she's working now. She raised her kids and decided to go back to work. 4 out of 6 kids are older than you. Oh, you're 4 out of 6, Brenda? I was going to say mine's 20. So. Oh, silly Jay. I wish I was 29. Well, Matthew. Hey, Matthew. I don't know how old he is because he wishes he was all kinds of ages, but I haven't seen him in a while. And I never trust. I think he said he just turned 30, though. I think he just had his birthday. But he has a birthday about every couple months, so I'm not sure. And I'm still not sure if he lives in California or Virginia. He cracks me up. You're the oldest man for sure, Barry. Just saying. Yeah. Andrew, I think he's young. He just has a lot of kids. 25, 27, 43, 44, 44. Oh, I forgot about your twins. And then 46. Holy Banoli. I could be Brenda's baby. I could have been yours. I could have been your baby. I mean, you would have just been really, really, really young, probably. Really young. But I could have been your baby. I'm in between two. We're quite a range, right? You know who has a range? Becky. Becky Waters. To make that clear. Becky has a range. But like a split. I think she's got what? Like in their 20s, and then she had a baby, in her 40s. My 27-year-old is an old lady in a young body. Ah, yeah. I think I was kind of like that. In my 20s, I really screwed up. I didn't have all the fun. I did, but I didn't. When I moved to Texas, it was like, oh, I had to be responsible because I was living far away and I knew nobody. I had nowhere to fall back on. So if I would have screwed up like and lost my job, or if I would have, I would have been lost. And I always had to have $200 in my bank account in case I had to drive back home because everything down here fell apart. So yeah, I think I was really, really responsible, really, really young. And yeah, never been to a nightclub in my life, for example. Oh, well, see, I did that. I started doing that at 19. So maybe I was just done 19 to 24. And then I just was like, when I moved down here, I had to get really serious. But I loved to dance. I loved to dance. It wasn't like I was going to get drunk, although maybe I did quite a few almost all the time, every time. But I loved to dance. I would get on I would, like my sister, I went out finally with my sister. She turned 21, so I was 29. And I went out with her, she was turned 21 and and they didn't go out until like 11:30 at night. I was like, what? You're one of them? No, see, as soon as they opened that door at like 8 o'clock, I wanted to be there by 9. I didn't get there at 8, but I'd be there by 9, and I was on the dance floor the whole time. Whoever I went with had to be buying me drinks or whatever. I'd leave the dance floor to pee. That's it. Yeah, you'd rather go to a concert. I hear you. Now I definitely would. But yeah, between 19 and 23, 24, I love techno music and dancing. Dancing is the funnest. I still dance. I chair dance. And dance. I thought about there's a wheelchair dance club I thought about joining, but they travel a lot, and I think it's all your own money and stuff. And I ain't got that kind of money. I guess my guess is those people probably got a settlement, like they're hurt or injured because of something and got a settlement, because I don't know how they travel everywhere. Your mom was 30. I was 30 when I had my son. So maybe my son will be cool and hang out. He's an old man at 20. He's an old man, except he's an irresponsible old man. Angela still chair dances. Go you, go you, go you. Who am I calling? I'm probably calling you old. What do you think? I was really a young mom. Got married shortly after 16. Had my oldest. Uh-huh. Yeah. So you would have been like 10 having me. My mom was 46. My dad was 59. Get the piss out of here, Erin. No way. Really? I mean, I just said bad words. Sorry, it's not Wednesday. No way. Were they freaking crazy? Because let me tell you, at 42, I was thinking, when I got injured, one of the first things I said to my doctor is I said, I want to have more babies. And he said, there's just no reason why you can't have it. Let's get you healed from this. And he said, all your organs are working right. And I was like, well, as far as I know. So, and then, but I was single at the time. And then when Shannon and I met, and then, we talked about it, I think once or twice. And then we babysat Oren once. And it was like, yeah, no. It would have been hard for me being in the wheelchair just because I was older. Now, if I was in my 20s and in a wheelchair, no big deal. But, I'm hurting and starting to feel things that I don't want to feel as it is, just being 50. Wow. How much fun were they, Aaron? And that might, because were they fun? Because your mom was 46. That means when you were 10, she was 56. Was she, there are moms out there that at 56, but that age group is kind of like they were real settled down. Your mom was a lot of fun, so she was real active. Ah, I gotcha. I gotcha. See, my grandma, she had 9 kids, but she was done by 30. She had all of her kids by 30, my mom being the oldest. It's the new, not. Yeah. Nowadays, I think you're right, Silly J. I think that people are waiting a little bit longer to have kids, it seems. And I can't believe how many, kids don't want to have kids. I was thinking just the other day that I'm really comparing the current generations and stuff to the 70s, after the 60s, because we had so much in the 2000s and the 2010s of all of this revolting and all of the, not campaigning, that's not the words I'm talking about, all of the people that stand up for things, and that's what you've seen in the 50s and 60s, all of these rights being fought for and stuff. And I think we've seen that the last 20 years. And I think we're getting into like the 70s to where it was like, okay, enough of that. We're going to live and be, deal with what's going on. They're still going to have the radicals, but not like they did in the 60s and stuff. It started to die down in the 70s. And then in the 80s, it was like all this big change of music and clothing and not giving two tatas of what's going on in the world and what's going on around you and all that stuff. So I think, I think we're going kind of into that. I feel like that's where we're going to go into, because I think this next generation, like my son, is so sick and tired of hearing all this crap about, about all the rights then and all the wusses that we've been raised in the last 20 years. I mean, I'm sorry, but I mean, my son is part of that group, but he's been, so I think we're just we're going to go in that bit, because the world circulates. Everything does. Everything, if you look at it, everything circulates, everything, circle of life and everything in our, everything is a circle of life. So I'm sticking to it. I don't want to have any kids. Well, yeah, that's very okay. Yep. My aunt didn't want to have kids her whole until she was 32, when she finally met somebody and she ended up having 2 kids. She was not. She helped raise her sister's kids, and she was not going to have her own. So you never know. Right, Silly J? No need. That's what you choose and who you are. Yeah, I think they do keep you young for sure, because you're doing all the stuff that you need to do and running them around, and you don't have time to think for yourself and think that you're hurting. You have to just do. Yeah. I know. Gatton told me that. He said you lived in the 1900s, and I was like, well, holy crap, I sure did. Beck, if I see another commercial, did you see it? Okay. Barry was having that trouble the other day, Angela. I have to see why they're coming on again. I had them turned off. Yeah, I'm heading out too. So no more. You don't have to worry about Angela. Next time I will look. I'll look and see what the hell's going on, because I had them forever not having them on. So I don't know why all of a sudden. But Barry was getting them like every 5 minutes, but other people weren't getting them at all. So I don't know what to tell you. All right. I'm just kidding. No, you shouldn't be getting them. So I don't understand why. I'm live, and I thought I had it shut off for when I'm live. I love you all. It was fun tonight. with Dana, I don't know if she's still here, if she can confirm it, that we will have fun times over at Dana's channel tonight, Dana Yates. If not, you're getting the ads too. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Sorry about that, guys. I wish you would have. You told me at the end of the stream. Love you all. Have a great night. Keep spreading love. Bye. No bad ads for you. See, some people and some people, I don't know.